Master Jedi, please, I have an urgent call from Organa Palace.
What do you have for me?
Putting the call through right now.
Maraka, Nayanaram, Kam Kalu Kamanik. Kam Pedam Ganam, Bagiyang, Manik Hikapokam.
I'm here at the bidding of the Jedi Council. What do you need?
Nilbaga Mama Nakinaya, Bilak Mamua Kam Libik, Ripoknane Kari Maraka. Kam Ja Lebik Mem Ark.
You can explain it all later. Where do you want me?
Unuk Inumemno, Amka Kam Mem Perolak Palak. Tukaki Mem Panino, Amka Pina Bek Memno Kimgam.
You've got to stop the Thule squads before they turn this place into a crater.
I can stop them. Can you tell me any more?
I saw some of the Thule soldiers on my way here. I don't know anything else. Don't let them blow us up.
Mami Lebik Bak Manuk, Maraka Naja Ki Nam Yabamyak. Nibegap Gamka, Gakyam, Glak Nimo Amyagalak.
You smell like sweat and beradium. The smell of hard work.
Alam Kuku Inu Nebak Namkara.
You will brief her here, General. I am Duke Charles Organa, Lord of House Organa, and heir to the SWTOR. I bid you welcome.
My Lord Duke, it's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. Organa's people sleep better because of you.
Unuk Inu Memno, Amka Kam Perolak Palak. Memgam Gamginia Geguan, Amner Nahanak.
Not many people hope for peace anymore.
Then the obligation falls to us.
Manuk Marakanaja, Ki Namabam, Yak Manala.
If Thule defeats us, the other houses will fall, and Thule will help the Empire spread darkness across the galaxy. I know you came to Alderaan for other reasons, but I need individuals of skill and valor to beat back this evil. Help us.
I know a good cause when I see one. I'll help.
You'll do House Organa proud, I'm sure of it. The Thule army's led by Baron Jarkus Thule, one of the House heirs, and their best duelist. They call him the Wolf Baron.
Raga Memua Inu Bunyan, Kemapa Amkanamia.
He's after the spears of Organa. He plans to turn our own weapons against us.
What are these spears?
The spears are ancient defense turrets built into the bedrock. Not up to modern specifications, still more powerful than any walker.
Bomogala Apayang. Nilama Ini Amka Amga.
Perhaps. But Thule isn't expecting a Jedi. Take back those turrets however you can, before they destroy us all. The spears of Organa are back in our hands. My grandfather would be proud.
Nilbaga Mama Nakinaya, Bilak Mamua Kam Libik.
I will not leave my troops behind, General. Do not suggest it. You have my personal thanks, Jedi. We will feast tonight and ready ourselves for the next battle.
I'd be honored to dine with you, my lord.
Good. We'll eat and drink and strategize, and show the world we still have hope.
My lord, there's a call coming in on your secure channel.
Thank you, Haley. Put it through, General.
It's been a long time, my Lord Duke. Who are your friends?
Never mind. If they wish to speak to the Wolf Baron of House Thule, they'll do so themselves.
You ordered the land bombed and the turrets captured.
I did, yes. You may have retaken the spears of Organa, but they served my purpose, scattering your people and sending them straight into my hands.
What are you saying, Baron?
I'm saying that House Thule has taken 300 Organa citizens captive. I thought you'd want to know.
Make your demands. We're listening.
I'd like to meet in person to civilly discuss the fate of my prisoners. I'm sending a time and coordinates now. In the meantime, your people will be treated well. The incident with your son-in-law will not be repeated.
Damn him! Damn his eyes!
Ripoknane Kari Maraka. Amkamja Lebik Mem Ark.
I'm not a fool, but a ruler who cannot protect his people is no ruler at all. I have to go.
I'm not afraid of the Wolf Baron. Allow me to handle this.
You are Organa's best hope, but you will not go alone. Lead the way and I will follow. Sweep aside the Wolf Baron's black guard, his assassins. He wants to meet. Let us meet on even terms.
We'll rescue those people, and House Thule will fall.
So it shall be.
Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam yapamyak.
Thank you, General. And you, I pronounce you a Paladin of House Organa, my beacon in the dark. It is your valor I salute. Your word I believe. Clear the path, my friend, and let us look evil in the eye.
Impressive. The chance to see a Jedi in action. Well, it makes this whole war seem worthwhile. I am Baron Jarkus Thule, better known as the Wolf Baron. Is the Duke on his way, or did the old man send you in his place?
Organa is on his way. Don't worry about that.
Excellent. In the meantime, I have a show for you. Heranos? My name is Brant Son. I'm an 8th-generation subject of House Organa. My family, along with many others, was captured by House Thule. They're treating us well.
Baron, what have you done with my people?
Keep your Duke on a leash, please. The prisoners are in a very precarious situation.
I'm sure there's some way we can reach a compromise.
I have 348 prisoners. I'm willing to make a trade.
I'll do it, Baron. House Organa isn't going to fall without me.
Ha! No! I want your friend. She will become my prisoner in exchange for the hostages.
What do you want me for?
You're more useful to House Organa than the Duke. If I can take you out of commission before the next battle, why not? You can rest happily in our jails until the Republic ransoms you back, or you can have 300 deaths on your conscience.
I'll turn myself in. Let the hostages go.
You will not be forgotten. I swear it.
Use the gas. Keep her incapacitated until the transport is ready.
No movement for hours. We're secure.
What's that? By the entrance.
Attack! Destroy the Thule invaders and free the prisoner!
Are you hurt? We came for you as soon as we heard what happened.
They had me sedated, but they didn't hurt me.
Myself and the others, the Wolf Baron, freed us when you turned yourself in. Our first duty was to rescue you. But the Thule army is on the march again. We need your help. General!
Jukaki mem panino. Am kabina bek memno kimgam.
What's House Thule up to now?
Manalang yang perlo. Am kakalami na yakira lebua.
We're used to fighting blasters, not the Force.
Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam yapamyak.
You have my word. The Sith will not reach the Organa estate.
Umnuk inu memno. Am kakam mem perolak palak. Maraka kem yu am kam nemno. Namgan bak umnok ki jak.
Go, save our house the way you saved us.
Enter, Jedi, and stand before me. General Kashim reports that the Sith have been defeated. The Thule forces are scattered. Our troops are containing the enemy along the coast. For this alone, your names will be recorded in the histories of House Organa. This is a victory.
The battle's over? There won't be a second wave.
Nem inik maraka, nayanaram. Kam kalu am kamanik.
Bring in the prisoner.
I will not beg. My allies will come for me.
You risked your life to save my people from this man's treachery. I put his fate in your hands.
He could have killed me, but he didn't. Make sure he's not harmed.
I am glad to see there is honor left on this world.
You choose wisely. Take him away.
Manalang yang perlo. Am kakalami na yakira lebua.
My friend, I ask you to act in House Organa's name as you travel this world. Will you represent our cause?
I can't pledge myself to you forever. But so long as your cause is just, I'll be at your side.
Once again, I am grateful.
Hurak benak kilu. Alga parana.
You will always be welcome here, and the day will come when Alderaan sees peace. Until then, feast, celebrate, and hope we live to see a kinder age.
I found these probe droid parts near Organa territory. They're Imperial.
Then reports are confirmed. The Empire is operating on Alderaan once more. We will investigate these remains and try to learn more of the Empire's plans. You've done House Organa a great service. Thank you.
Stis pa nagula, chopakpa. Ji wamta humpa mulira wata wampa. Crispa doe kanki kunke gupa.
Don't count on House Thule for a fair fight.
Maklunki ni at ambompa boshuda. Ja koga hutapawa da bambaula. Noi kuchusu yo mata chi pompota.
How do you plan to achieve this?
Kupa tomti tokmakitugi.
Any other relevant information about this place?
Chobod I kafu anchawa. Et an atu boke go bagne.
Cryoban weapons. Those Thule soldiers are empty-handed now.
Wata botenya nucha nubota. Taiboka dunka wona wanga.
Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili mokranki.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Houseful troops are running rampant down here, and they're all coming from the coast. If you don't send me more men, we'll never get those sensors down there. The Thules will just keep coming until it's too late.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
2 weeks? In 2 weeks we'll be dead or singing the Imperial Anthem. Blast it.
Sounds like things are headed in a dark direction.
Yeah, you can say that again. If you think you could lend me a hand, I'd definitely appreciate it. We need to get our sensors working along the coastline. Simple repairs, but it's the only way we'll see these Thule invaders coming. Once the sensors are active again, fire this flare from the bridge to alert our forces. And be on your guard. Thule commandos are everywhere.
Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka.
You've done it! Good on you, friend. Well done. With the sensors up, those Thule backstabbers won't slip past us again. We'll turn this war around. You wait and see.
I have a feeling I already know who's trying to contact me.
This is Jedi Grandmaster Satil Shan on the Emergency Response Corps Priority Channel. A military and humanitarian crisis has erupted on the planet Cademimu. Governor Chornorov has declared independence from the Republic and stolen vital armaments that protect an entire star sector.
What kind of weapons are we talking about?
We must restore order to Cademimu and secure Republic Galactic-level weapons. Strike Team volunteers should contact me from Carrick Station. Master Satil, out.
This is Carrick Station on Emergency Response Corps priority frequency. Master Satil, do you read us?
Excellent. You've arrived just in time. The people of Cademimu are being held hostage by a criminal despot. Governor Chornorov was under investigation for corruption. He was about to be arrested by Republic officials when he declared his planet's independence.
What crimes was the governor being accused of?
Extortion, blackmail, and fraud are the least of his offenses. His government abused its power thoroughly. Chornorov was able to seize power because of the Republic's missile arrays stored on his world, and the criminal army he's amassed. After Separatist forces were crushed on Ord Mantell, Governor Chornorov secretly offered their leaders and surviving troops asylum on Cademimu.
Darth Angrel had a secret listening post on Ord Mantell. I got to see the civil war there up close.
And you know what Separatists are capable of. Unfortunately, they aren't our only concern. The missiles produced on Cademimu are supposed to supply planetary defense batteries along the Selenon Spur, a major trade route. Those worlds now lie vulnerable. Governor Chornorov has commandeered enough Republic planetary-level weapons that a large-scale invasion is impossible. The missile arrays would destroy our capital ships in orbit.
A lone strike team could slip past those planetary defenses. That's why we're here.
I need you to restore the planet's defenses to Republic control. That will mean defeating Governor Chornorov's elite Separatist guards. A stealth-equipped assault shuttle is standing by. Your landing zone will be Cademimu's capital industrial sector, close to the missile arrays.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
There is one last detail. Governor Chornorov is merely a corrupt politician. His private army's leader, General Ortal, is a mass murderer. Ortal sent thousands of innocent Ord-Mantelians to their death. If you encounter that war criminal, bring him to justice. Hurry to Cademimu before the remaining missile defenses come online and our window of opportunity closes. May the Force be with you.
Master SWTOR, this is Carrick Station reporting. What's the situation on Cademimu?
Better than we hoped, thanks to you. Governor Chornorov was captured and his Separatist allies are surrendering to our forces.
That war criminal you wanted brought in made the mistake of trying to stop us. General Ortal won't be hurting anyone else.
I'd have preferred putting him on trial, but at least he didn't escape. Not only did you liberate Cademimu, you thwarted an Imperial invasion. We detected an enemy fleet dropping out of hyperspace at the system's edge. When the Imperials saw we commanded Cademimu's missile defenses, they retreated. Had they captured that world, dozens of systems would have been threatened.
Maybe the Governor planned to join the Empire.
Chornorov would never have turned over power, but it's possible his Separatist friends had other plans. It will be some time before Cademimu's government is restored. Until then, we'll maintain the peace. Enjoy your respite from the fighting. I'll be in touch. May the Force be with you.
Laporam amka, mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam, nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang, ampa nemnang memua inok. Nayanam ramkam, kala amka mani, libik bak.
Let's hear the whole situation, and don't soften any bad news.
Nanekari maraka amkam, jauk libik, memarak nebab. Mem amak kupkap, kramanik, umnug kiga mayamak.
If you have a strategy, don't keep it just for yourself.
We're going to give them a special delivery. It will be neither kind nor pretty. Ordnance jobs never are.
Nayanam ramkam, kala amka mani, libik bak. Nibegap kamka, kakyam, glak nimo amya galak.
Now you'll get to see how a Jedi handles things.
Lumen pamian, bimar kimulai, kanam jiwa nemok, hemgam yama naya angam. Kam ino memnu, naja naya angkam mimik meraka. Memgam gamginia geguan, amner na hanak, nikag agak kip nebab, naya amgam barakeki. Manuk maraka naja. Ki namabam, yak manala.
Good luck. Without you, this could have been a strategic failure.
Master Jedi, thank the Founders you came. It's barbarism. Alec Taral of House Taral. We have an enclave not far from here. Peaceful, secluded. It's a place of study. Then the Killiks found us. Came crawling in the doors, the windows, the walls. The enclave was destroyed.
I didn't know the Killiks preyed on noble houses.
They're scavengers. Disgusting bugs taking advantage of Alderaan's troubles. Our only defense was a few insecticide mines, but there was no warning, no time to activate them. Bryn, our groundskeeper, tried to distract them anyway. The Killiks, well, there's not much left of him now.
Would they come after survivors like you?
They have what they wanted, probably nesting in our beds, laying eggs in the dining hall. We can't abandon House Taral. We have to salvage what we can before the Killiks or the Empire get to it. We're not soldiers. Those insecticide mines are our only weapon, and they're sitting dormant back at the Enclave with those bugs.
Promise to get some real defenses here first.
A wall. A very tall wall. Guns, and men to fire them. I promise. The insecticide mines shouldn't be hard to activate. Once they're online, we'll have a chance. But do be careful. Those bugs don't understand surrender.
Your insecticide mines are online. The Killiks should clear out soon.
You have no idea what this means to us. The thought of their talons on our prized heirlooms. We'll get word to the main house. Hopefully they can send some reinforcements. I thank you for this.
Can this wait, NO? I've got 7 bioscans left.
Patrols report a 50% increase in blaster malfunctions.
Okay, set up a meeting with the staff sergeant. And blast it, tell me when guests are here.
Acknowledged.
Science Commander Kekana Herot, Regional Supervisor for the House Organa Garrison. Glad you made it.
Science Commander. How's House Organa doing?
You've got no idea, believe me. Saw the report on how you handled the Wolf Baron and House Thule. Hoped you could help us out here too. This area used to be a staging point against House Ulgo. Usurper General calls himself King of Alderaan, but Ulgo outplayed us.
You said the Ulgo leader calls himself King?
King Boris Ulgo. He's held off Organa and Thule on his own. Military power and dirty tricks. Alderaan has a native species called the Killiks. Insects. Hive mind, semi-intelligent. House Ulgo turned them against us. The bugs swarm, rip apart walkers, whole battalions.
Is Ulgo controlling the bugs somehow?
That's what I'd like to know. I was drafted as science commander to find the Killiks' weakness, but I need a task force to get inside enemy territory. If you can capture a living specimen, I can learn how Ulgo makes the nests attack, and stop all this at once.
If you've got a strategy, lay it out.
Killiks can absorb prisoners into their hive mind. The victims are called joiners. You'd need to assault Killik territory, subdue a joiner under fire, and bring him here for interrogation. This tranquilizer will keep him docile.
Assuming I can capture a joiner, is that all?
Hey, we're losing this fight. If we don't solve the Killik problem soon, this place will be overrun. You're our best hope, and there'll be no second chance. You got one? Fantastic. Containment protocols, NO.
What have you done to us? We've strayed from the nest.
Good. If he can talk, he can tell us why the Killiks are attacking, and how House Ulgo is controlling them.
Listen to me. You're safe now. No one's going to hurt you.
We remember when we lived among you. Before joining the kind, there was only isolation.
I'm going to run some scans. Hey, tell us, why the aggression? Is Ulgo supplying you? Scaring you?
There is such pain now. The song of the universe is disrupted. The warriors are angry, and we swarm.
I don't understand. You say there's pain?
We feel the agony. Your species is responsible. We must swarm.
There's a lot of neural activity. He is hurting. Must be his connection to the hive mind. Not sure why.
Your people drag us to your pain factory beneath the mountains. You must be dissected and absorbed.
Where are Killiks being taken?
The tunnels. So close. We can sense them now.
Eno, take him to a cell.
When we come, you will join with us.
We have our answer. Ulgo is torturing Killiks on our land, driving them against us. Take out the Ulgo pain factory, and you free up almost all our troops.
Suppose you're right. What's our next step?
There's a cave system nearby. Ulgo troop levels are high, and we've spotted Killiks too. Place is a death trap. No one gets near it. It's got to be the pain factory. If you get inside, destroy the Ulgo forces and contact me. Let's stop that swarm.
Jedi, alert base and assume battle positions. Retarget the torture droids. Release the Killiks if you have to. We can take the enemy's very best.
You've done enough already. I won't let you hurt anyone else.
You don't know anything about this, Jedi, and you're never going to learn. For House Ulgo! For the crown!
If it isn't my favorite strike team, tell me you found the Ulgo pain factory.
They were torturing Killiks. I didn't expect this smell, the sights. It's gruesome.
Don't empathize too much. The important thing is, no more Killik frenzies. Of course, it'd be a shame to let all that tech go to waste. But Ulgo learned a few things about the bugs.
The Killiks are living creatures. There's nothing to learn from this sort of brutality.
The Killiks are animals. Smart, but not that smart. I might be able to replicate the Ulgo experiments, bring the Killiks onto our side. See if you can salvage the data and equipment.
Sorry, but I can't let someone else torture a sentient life form.
You don't think of anyone but yourself. Fine. You should get out of there. Meet me at the command post for a debrief. The strike team destroyed the Ulgo facility. Killik attacks have fallen by 40% already.
It seems putting you in charge was the right decision after all.
Thank you, sir.
And this must be your strike team. Always a pleasure to see you.
It's been too long already.
But
then we strike at House Ulgo itself. Thanks to all of you.
I know we had our differences, but I'm willing to bury them. I've got battle plans to draw and a lot of stimcaf to drink.
I hope everything goes well. Be careful.
You too. This war's no good for any of us, and it's a long way from over.
Chobot I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Bunawa tuipi la liska. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
There must be some way to save this man.
Patogawata kiko uba kiriwata buki donko. Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo. Piti do tenyago kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya.
Allow me to do this.
Chikos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. Chatungi ma chechu I kutsig ng kihe. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya asubwi mota uipa. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto.
Are you here to help? No, impossible. My transmission never got through. What would bring a Jedi here? You can't be working for Rist. Too ridiculous a prospect to consider. Well, you haven't shot me yet, so I'll assume you're friendly. I don't suppose you'd be interested in helping an old operative.
No offense, but you're the most unlikely operative I've ever seen.
I came out of retirement to help Alderaan. I'll have you know I was quite the spy back in my day. House Rist has a satellite relay up in the mountains. It's central to their spy network for this region. Disabling it will throw Rist into confusion and save the lives of countless Organa troops. But I can't get near it.
What needs to be done to take out this satellite relay?
If you could get the command codes for the relay from House Rist's men, you could use the codes to take control. Without the relay, those Rist miscreants won't be able to watch the area. Then the Organas could march in and send those bullies packing.
The Rist satellite relay has been disabled.
Thank you so much, my lady. You have done a great thing for Alderaan. While you were pummeling House Rist's men into giving up their satellite codes, I've been trying to track their comm chatter. If we could get to their transceiver, you could destroy their communications network, knocking out their ability to speak as well as see.
I'll handle it.
The Rists are operating out of the houses nearby. If I'm right, you'll find the transceiver there. Please tell Captain Alethios when the Rist transceiver is shut down. He's my nephew. Good lad. Promising career.
Melric Alda wanted me to inform you that I destroyed the Rist transceiver, Captain.
I'm honored by your assistance, Master Jedi. I hope my aunt was not too much trouble. I've been men trying to find her for days. If she had fallen into enemy hands, you have struck a blow at our enemy's communications and protected the integrity of the Organa intelligence network. We owe you greatly.
Ulgo's forces are advancing, Lieutenant. You will hold that outpost, no excuses. Crescent out. A Jedi. Thank every star in the sky. Major Crescent, 1st Organa Regiment. I'm in charge of holding this area against the Usurper who calls himself King Ulgo.
I'll do whatever I can to aid House Organa's cause.
Good. I'm in desperate need of your assistance. All my forces are committed to holding back Ulgo's army, but an important mission has just come up. I need volunteers to invade an enemy stronghold and rescue one of my people.
I can't help unless you tell me everything, Major.
It's my daughter, Andra. She's been captured. Against my express wishes, she infiltrated the Ulgos posing as a lowly servant girl. She thinks she's some kind of hero. A reckless little fool.
Your daughter is trying to help. What's wrong with that?
She's not a spy. She's a girl with delusions of heroism. 2 days ago, Andra transmitted an emergency alert. Ulgo jammed the frequency before she could reveal any information. I feared the worst, until my scouts picked up a distress call earlier today. It's a signal from Andra. She's alive.
I won't leave your daughter to die with the enemy.
I will be forever grateful to you, Master Jedi. I've already lost Andra's mother and brothers to this war. If you save her, this recklessness must end. She won't listen to me, but you might convince her to abandon her foolishness. I'll reward you for that favor.
One mission objective at a time, Major.
Yes, of course. Andra's signal came from the estate of House Rist, not far from here. That filth Ulgo must have turned my daughter over to the Rist assassins for torture.
Are Rist and Ulgo allies?
They support Ulgo's claim to the throne. In return, he pays them to do his dirty work. Assassinations, torture, sabotage. Please get Andra away from those filthy killers. Good luck.
That's far enough. One more step and the girl dies.
Oh, you're in trouble now. Told you I had powerful friends. The Jedi Council and I go way back. Nice to see you, Padawan.
I'm a knight, actually.
Sorry I missed your promotion ceremony. Been a little tied up.
I don't care who you are. You invaded the sovereign territory of House Rist and murdered its people.
Release your captive and you can live.
I don't bargain with scum.
Congratulations, idiot. You're about to die.
Not before I end your life. Guards!
Sorry about all the nonsense before. I had to keep that flunky off guard. Nice bit of rescuing, by the way.
That flunky almost killed you.
Please, I had everything under control. Glad to see Father got my signal. Escaping by myself would have been a bother.
You gave your father quite a scare.
Not the first time. Won't be the last. Can't be helped. Here, take this. Give it to my father immediately. No time to explain, he'll understand. I'll find my own way out. My cover with Ulgo may be blown, but I can still be useful inside House SWTOR.
Next time, try not to get captured.
I'd better go. That chaos you caused won't cover my escape forever.
You go right ahead.
Funny. For a second, I was afraid you'd been ordered to drag me home. Thanks again for the assist. Get that datapad to my father on the double. Lives are at stake.
I see you made it back. Andra sent me a disheartening communication. Some nonsense about spying on House SWTOR. Stubborn girl escapes one disaster and rushes off to another.
Your daughter is brave and strong. Give her some credit.
I don't want her brave and strong. I want her safe and secure. Andra mentioned she gave you a datapad. Said it was important. Let me have a look. I recognize these coordinates. And that date. Blast Ulgo. How is he always a step ahead of us?
You've got my attention. Go ahead.
Unless you help me, House Organa's mission here is doomed. Listen carefully. An armored column is coming to reinforce our position. King Ulgo has learned of our plans. He hired SWTORs to destroy the armored column before it arrives.
Tell your armored column to turn back.
I can't. They're moving through enemy territory on comm silence. By the time I can reach them, it will be too late. The Rist saboteurs set up camp in some nearby caverns next to a bridge. They'll demolish the bridge as the armored column crosses it. We'll lose everything unless you destroy the saboteur camp immediately.
I like a straightforward goal, and this is as straightforward as they come.
Not entirely. If the saboteurs can't reach the bridge, they won't hesitate to use their explosives on you. Be ready. You saved House Organa's mission here. If I had a medal, I'd pin it right on you.
Your soldiers deserve a fighting chance.
Now that you've given them that chance, I'll make sure they don't waste it. One thing's certain, we can't afford another incident like this. It's time to implement new security protocols. If only Andra were here. Thank you again for all you've done. Goodbye.
What are you doing out here, Captain?
Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise. Kuchusa yomata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi.
This feels all wrong.
Chikospa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Chechopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
I think I could help you.
Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Oka kiza spida perupa. Kadwa shiniko higa danulia.
Leyama bisu chinaga. Ima chetu micha. Kukutichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Chupichuta. Kasoyeli choy rato kapachuta.
I had no knowledge of any of this.
Patuana ubakili wata punkidanko padoga lola. Fipanaiga twipi taiboka donko wanawanga. Tanto Suzuka neko higa, ganoli.
This situation just couldn't get any better, could it?
Mukili makolunki ne at bompa bushuda. Leyama bisu chinaga, ima chetu micha. Patuana ubakili wata punkidanko padoga lola.
Now you'll get to see how a Jedi handles things.
Vazda waho taga hopi. Hopama wanska tusko uwana wa tasuki kupa. Fipanaiga twipi taiboka donko wanawanga. Leyama bisu chinaga, ima chetu micha.
Anything wrong? Did you lose your master or something?
Hey, I'm here on my master's orders. She sent me to get help. Name C6N8. Look, I ain't got much time, so I gotta know. You interested in helping me out or what?
Most protocol droids are a little more formal in their language.
My master didn't want no prissy, namby-pamby protocol droid working for her, so she reprogrammed me. I worked for a mechanic at one of the House Organa outposts. Ulgo saboteurs snuck in, planted explosives on the primary transport ship. That ship tries to take off, and we got pieces of the crew scattered all over the countryside.
What's the problem? You know the explosives are there. Just remove them.
It ain't that easy. Master found a kill trigger. One wrong move and boom! The only safe way to disarm the bombs is to get the deactivation codes from Ulgo's war camps. Only they ain't handing the codes over just 'cause we asked. It's gonna get messy. That's where you come in.
Facing danger is what I do best. I'll handle it.
Get the codes from the Ulgo camps and bring them to the House Organa outpost. Give them to Celia Antares. Can't miss her. Prettiest gal around. And I wasn't just programmed to say so.
Celia Antares. I have the deactivation codes you need.
Yuna liska chananga wachi tospa, ini kondinga. Yuna liska chananga wachi tospa, ini kondinga. Tanto Suzuka neko higa, ganoli.
You see, Auric, House Organa brings with it some impressive allies.
I suppose so. There is an obvious air of accomplishment. Fine. Stranger, come here.
Please, Auric, where are your manners? Friend, I am Samara Organa, Special Ambassador to House Pantir. This is Auric Gwendon, Captain of the Pantir Queen's Guard. A word with you, if you will.
Of course. I have deep respect for House Organa.
Thank you. I truly appreciate your time and attention.
Don't you agree, Auric?
Yes, of course. Let me get to the heart of it then. It was the cowardly murder of Prince Gall Pantir, heir to the throne, that plunged Alderaan into chaos. Now, after many years, his suspected murderer has resurfaced. My house seeks evidence to prove the culprit's guilt, and show that House Ulgo paid him.
Strong blow against House Ulgo.
We are of one mind, then.
House Organa is pledged to help our Pantir brothers capture and try this criminal. Unfortunately, the evidence we seek is locked away in Castle Pantir, now in Ulgo hands. We need someone to liberate it.
Securing the evidence needed to try this foul murderer is a task worthy of a Jedi.
Brave Jedi, you are a symbol of hope for us all. This could change the entire shape of the war. May the Force be with you. You see, Auric, all is well. The evidence has been secured from Castle Pantir.
It seems so. I am pleased we will be able to prosecute the scoundrel who killed our beloved heir. Thank you, friend.
Today, an egregious wrong has been righted. House Organa is grateful to you, and I am grateful as well.
I'm glad to have been a part of it.
The attitude of a true hero. You've definitely earned House Organa's generous reward. You've done much to help forward an alliance between House Organa and House Pantir. Good day to you, friend.
Master Jedi, I've heard of all your work for House Organa. Please, can you come to our aid once more? The Ulgos are preparing a surprise attack.
I'll do everything I can, but I'm going to need some details first.
I'm a diplomat, sent here to represent House Organa. But since I've arrived, reports have poured in that House Ulgo is planning a surprise strike. Ulgo's forces are mobile, well-trained, and House Pantir is... well, what's left of them are bottled up here. Organa's armies will never make it here in time.
I won't let the Ulgo's invasion come to pass.
It's a relief to have your support in this, Master Jedi. The commanders of the Ulgo army are camped on the outskirts of the old Pantir castle. They'll have half their army camped around them. Take out the generals, and whatever they have planned will fall apart. Luck willing, it'll give us enough time to join with the Pantir in their defense.
Ulgo's commanders are dead.
Our scouts say Boris Ulgo himself was heard raging when the news reached him. The Pantirs I've been speaking to are very, very impressed, not to mention my superiors in House Organa. I hope this gift in some way makes up for the risk you've assumed on our behalf.
Why help the Pantirs? They left. The minute the Republic disagreed with them, they up and seceded.
The Pantirs ruled Alderaan for the past century. If they're still alive, no one takes the throne without their blessing. Ah, I was hoping you'd make your way here. Major Crescent told me of your actions at the bridge. How long were you listening? Are you aware of the situation with House Pantir?
Former ruling family. We need their support. Anything new?
After the last Pantir Queen's death, Boris Ulgo invaded, slaughtered the entire bloodline. Until a few days ago, we believed he'd wiped them out. However, we have new intelligence that some of the Pantirs survived and are in the mountains.
So that's good news, right?
Except that Boris Ulgo knows it too, and he is massing strike teams to finish what he started.
And the Republic wants us to risk our lives to stop them.
The Republic must stand against genocide, Captain Skov. But the troops I sent never returned, and our reinforcements won't be here in time.
Let's see how these strike teams like fighting Jedi instead of defenseless nobles.
I suspect they won't have long to make up their minds. The Ulgos will be staging their move into the mountains for the assault by Tharanta. To track down the strike teams, look for their transports. Good luck. Thank you for taking on those strike teams. I think that's the last of them. There aren't many who'd take on such a dangerous mission on short notice. The Republic owes you, but not half as much as House Pantier.
Has Boris Ulgo called off his attack?
The attack is off, for now. But no one on Alderaan is safe while Boris Ulgo holds the throne. I've received word from Cademimu Pantier, the heir to the house. She'd like to meet with you. House Pantier's current location is well guarded and not common knowledge. But the brass is granting you temporary clearance to visit.
Is this just a friendly thank you, or is she looking for something more?
I think she hopes you're the hero Alderaan's been waiting for, to get that traitor Ulgo off the throne. The Pantiers owe us, you, their lives now. It's crucial this goodwill lasts long enough to get a Republic government on the throne.
Still sucking up, even after they turn their backs on the Republic in its darkest hour.
Politicians are like planets. They orbit around whatever glows the brightest. But that's the game here. If we don't learn to win it, the Empire will. Thank you for your service.
Now is the time. The longer that tick is on the throne, the deeper he digs into Alderaan's veins.
I don't disagree, it's...
Our savior. I'm truly honored to welcome you to House Pantier. I am Princess Katei, the closest excuse for an heir we have after that monster Ulgo's work.
I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
I need your help. Pull my family's butcher off our throne, and I will throw my support behind the Republic's choice of ruler. As I was telling Commander Bradell, conventional force won't win this. Boris Ulgo's army is a match for the Organas, and what remains of our Queensguard. The only chance is for a small force to enter our states and take the Usurper on.
No one should profit from such a crime.
He should die twice over for every person he killed. Boris Ulgo's barricaded himself inside the throne room with his most elite guards. Kill him. As long as he lives, he's a threat.
That is not necessary. The man served the Republic for 20 years. Capture him, and he'll receive a fair trial off-world.
The world will learn of his crimes, and know he was judged fairly.
Thank you.
If you are to face him, you're the only one who can make that choice. But do not trust him to yield the throne alive. This is the private access code for our house's inner sanctum. For what you've done, for what you will do. We must trust you with it. Use it to wrest that dog from our throne. And House Pantier will be forever grateful.
So, I wondered who would be the first to try for the seat. I didn't expect an off-worlder. Who sent you? The Organas? Those broken fools, the Pantiers? What's your stake in this?
Alderaan will not fall. To the Empire or to you.
Has the Republic forgotten? I won the Battle of Rordak by personally boarding Moff Scepter's battlecruiser. What did the Pantiers ever do except abandon the Republic when the Senate faced a tough decision? The Pantiers' folly has allowed the Thuls to return. If I had not stepped forward, the Empire would have Alderaan.
You can't fight the Empire by becoming just like them.
I did what I had to. Do you think that fool Gol Pantier could have held off the Empire? You have no right to judge me. This is my world, and I'll die before I see it in someone else's hands.
To arms, men! Defend the throne! For Alderaan! You're making a mistake. I'm the only one with the strength to defend Alderaan against the Empire.
No one will judge you except by the evidence of your actions.
And when Alderaan falls to the Empire, and our people are sold into slavery, who will judge me then?
Lock him in restraints. There's a transport outside. Congratulations. Not many people can say they brought down a king.
Commander Bradell will want to thank you himself.
Report.
I hope you've got a strong holding cell on the ship.
Oh yes. I'm sure Boris Ulgo was not one to go quietly. You've done more than the combined might of the Empire and Republic could. Freed the throne from Boris Ulgo. But it will still be a fierce battle to keep the Empire from consuming this world.
We must defeat the Empire, everywhere its tentacles creep into our galaxy.
I know you have dedicated your life to ensure this. I cannot hold you here any longer. Thank you for your service. Alderaan is one step closer to freedom because of you.